Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Yeah, exhausted. Oh, I gotta comb my hair. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry I haven't been on. I've been tired. Mom has been a bit of a handful. I have gotten in touch with um, the services that are available for people, for caregivers, and for people who um, are looking after their loved ones and so on. Anyway, they're going to come and do another assessment. They haven't done one in over a year, and we need to decide what help I need and what can be offered, and also to make sure that mom's name is on a list for a nursing home. Not that I want to send her there, but the list on a nursing home, if you want, if you want to put your um, whoever parent, um, it's long, and it could take years. Some, unless it's an emergency, where like my brother, for instance, unfortunately, it was just before COVID. I can't remember. His Alzheimer's, where he became a wanderer and aggressive and a danger to himself and to his wife, had to be rushed to hospital to be assessed and so on. And then COVID hit, where nursing homes were not accepting anyone. And then when everything opened up, he was then placed into care. Um, which was absolutely correct for him. Now, for mom, we're going to see what resources I'll have available. I mean, I know a lot of them already. I know what's available. It's just a matter of the urgency and what is needed. So, mom got up at 4 o'clock this morning and got herself dressed over top of her pajamas. Anyway, and of course it was dark out, and she was doing this in her room. There's no light in her room, and the monitor woke me up, and I went in. I had to get her hearing aid because she takes it out at night, and I went in, put the hearing aid in her ear, um, encouraged her. I'm having my morning cup of tea. Oh my God. Encouraged her to go to the bathroom, and that has now become a big problem. Um, she doesn't understand what I want her to do. And I have to be very calm, loving, gentle in order to get her to take down her pants and sit on the toilet. Sorry, but that's, you know, once she does that, she realizes that's what I want her to do, and she's okay. Ah, yes. And then she doesn't even realize that she's going pee. I'm sorry, I have to say it this way. It's the only way I can say it. When she finally releases, then she goes in a surprise, oh, that's what it's for, or that's what it's doing, or look what I'm doing, or, you know, that kind of thing. Sorry. Morning voice, very rough in the morning. We've had a couple of negative incidences in her room where I've had to change her bed, put padding underneath her sheets, wash the floors, wash her. Um, we've had a couple of accidents. Um, I know, don't tell me to put diapers on her because she's wearing diapers. She takes them off. So in her mind, she knows to take things off to go to the bathroom. Problem is, she never goes to the right place. There's been incidences where, you know, I'm at my computer or I'm, you know, whatever, and she'll wander. She gets up, she wanders around the house and she sits down. Then she gets up, wanders around, goes to her room, goes to the bathroom, goes to the kitchen, and sometimes she'll just stand in the hallway. And I'll come out, you know, because she's taking longer than usual in her wander. And I said, well, come and sit down. But, you know, I think she gets tired of sitting and there's not a lot for her to do. I mean, I can help her with activities, but she becomes impatient. For instance, I could bring her a bunch of towels and ask her to fold them. After two, she's had enough. She doesn't want to do it anymore. And then she'll get up and go and walk. Well, she's also had an accident in the kitchen where, you know, it's not the bathroom. And so there's little, you know, these are the extreme differences in mom. Whereas normally during the day, if she has to go to the washroom, she goes by herself. And she still does once in a while. But I'm finding that I have to encourage her. After a couple of hours, I'll encourage her to go and try and sit. That is the difficulty. I finally, after a month, at least a month, um, I got to wash her hair. And it was very quick, very little soap, rinse it off quickly. And, you know, I kept wiping her eyes and keeping the towel close to her. So, you know, and we're now doing it in the bathroom where it's smaller and where she doesn't feel overwhelmed. Finally got that done the other day. I had to interrupt a phone call that I had gotten from the resource people because I said, look, I'm sorry I can't talk right now. It's the first time in a month Mom has actually wanted to wash her hair, and I'm right in the middle of doing that. And she said, oh my God, yes, go, go, go. Anyway, so the reason I'm on this morning, I mean, I am totally exhausted. Mom got up at 4, as I said, and for me, that's like 5 hours sleep. I think I went to sleep at 11 or 12. So, not much sleep. Um, but then I couldn't fall back to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't fall back to sleep. What I should have done is go in and make myself a cup of tea. You know, at least the warmth of it, something on my stomach to start my day. Anyway, it is now 6 o'clock, and I decided, no, Mom's hungry. So I went, she was getting up again. So I went and got her hearing aid and got her to go to the bathroom. Great. Got her to sit down, put the TV on, put the toast in the toaster. We've got to go do groceries today. I ran out of oatmeal. She loves oatmeal in the morning. So, you know, that fills her up good and it's healthy and good for her. So, we have to go and get groceries today. What else? And that's about that, you know. I'm sorry I'm not putting videos up, but my whole cleaning plan for the month has gone down the tubes. my crafting, my cleaning of the craft room, laundry, everything has been on hold because Mom has required my undivided attention most of the day. I need to sit with her, I need to be with her. She requires that interaction. Because it was snowing and we couldn't go out on a day, it's very difficult for me because I can't always entertain her and I don't always know her moods. So um, sometimes just going for a walk down the hall to put the garbage out, or going for a walk to the lower levels to go get the mail. Those are things that I try and do, you know, even if it's just to go down to the laundry room, and I'm not doing laundry. That's what's, you know, what it's amounted to. But when we do go out, yesterday was a very, very busy day. We had our taxes done. We had things that we had to do. My daughter-in-law called. My grandson had an sore ear at work, at school, and it was infected, and you know, he was crying and it was hurting, and he had an ear infection. So I had to go pick him up from school and bring him, and I had other appointments that I had to make, and then I had to cancel. Um, and that's not a typical day for me. Usually, Mom and I will go out, and I try not to go out until after lunch. But we because our appointment was at 10 in the morning. Um, we were out and about at 9:30, and we were out all day. And I treated her to her favorite chicken nuggets Happy Meal um, for lunch, and she just loves them, absolutely loves them. And usually I'll get her a milk with it or something, or a chocolate milk. She's not fussy on juice, so I don't get her that. But and then we came home and had a quick supper, and she was exhausted, and it's because we were go go go. I think we went to the dollar store. We didn't go to Walmart. We went to a bunch of different stores. I had to go to a couple of banks to do some banking, last minute banking. End of the month is always a scramble for me. Yes, I do all of my bill paying and so on online, but um, anyway, I had to do some banking. Oh my God. So that is right now is my life. It's like dealing with a 1, 2 year old, active, very active 2 year old, where you have to constantly be watching them and you have to constantly be encouraging them and talking softly and all that stuff. So I'll be glad when the nurse comes and does the assessment on Mom and we decide what is needed. I am going to need help bathing her. She will not go in the bath. And they have the tools. I'm going to have to, I don't know. Our shower head is stationary. I think I might need to get one of those snake hoses to be able to, you know, and I'll need a chair in there. I mean, there's things that they will suggest. Um, an occupational therapist, occupational nurse coming in usually assess the needs to make it safe for her. Mom still walks well, but she's now having trouble getting up, but she loves to be up on her feet and walking, and that's sitting down for too long is not good for her. So that's why she wanders around the apartment. But I just wanted to come on, have this bedroom chat, this early morning chat with you to let you know that Mom is requiring more and more help. She can still feed herself. She can still, she is now, she doesn't know when she's hungry, but I can tell when she's hungry. And I'm noticing now that she has her breakfast usually around 10. If she has her breakfast this early, it'll probably be earlier, but anyway, she requires a snack and then her lunch, and then, and a substantial lunch, and then a snack in the afternoon, and then supper. I'm finding that mom functions better when those little incidents are met. Anyway, yeah. So for me, when mom goes to bed early, I scramble around to get dishes done, to get things, floors clean, to get the bathroom clean, to get the daily stuff done, and then to decompress. I'll watch a movie or something, or I'll go on YouTube and watch um, people's videos. But I don't always get a chance. Sometimes I'll take a quick nap. I'll sleep for an hour or so, and then get up and finish the housework that I need to do, and then go to bed. And sometimes that's 11 and 12 o'clock. Now, if mom sleeps through until 6, I'm at least getting 6 hours sleep, or 7. But lately, she's been getting up at 3 o'clock, and she's been getting up at 4 o'clock. And mom does not nap during the day. She just will not nap. It's just not in her DNA. So when she goes to sleep, it's a 12-hour sleep, and that's good. That's a good thing. But lately, she's been getting up in the middle of the night, and it could be wanting to go to the bathroom, feeling that, urge, or hungry, you know. The other day, was it last week? Yeah. She got up, I think it was 5 o'clock. She got up at 5 o'clock. I gave her breakfast and everything else. And I was totally exhausted from the day before because we had a day. And she wanted to go back to bed, and she went back and slept for an hour. I mean, that was great because I fell asleep for, I think, 20 minutes, but better than nothing at all. So I just wanted to let you know, this is my life. This is the life of the end stages of dementia and a caregiver's challenges. These are daily challenges that I have to change. And when she first started that deep slope down, I was not physically, mentally, emotionally prepared for it. And I've had time now. It's been a couple of months. I've had time to, 2 months, 2.5 months, to kind of, accept it, I guess. So now that I've accepted, mom's coming over, so I'm going to have to let you go because she's going to need my assistance. The reason I'm filming is because she's having her breakfast. So I know I can hear her. She's in having her breakfast, watching TV. I put on the children's show for her. But anyway, that is my life right now. And crafting is not possible. I wanted to do some pocket letters. I wanted to do some cards. I wanted to do some Easter treat surprise things, and it's all sitting right there waiting for me, but I just, I don't have the time. I don't have the time right now. So thanks for being patient. Thanks for being kind. Again, a day in the life of a caregiver, the ups and downs, the progression, the stages. That is it for me. 20 minutes, longer than I expected, but I just needed to let you know. I mean, you know, Mom's healthy. She eats well. Um, it's just her, um, she'll, her language has changed. Um, but the one thing that hasn't changed, which I love about her, is when we go out, she talks to everybody, whether they want to or not. Most people are very kind and quite surprised when they find out that she's 92 and that she is as, you know, mobile and healthy looking as she is. And people have mentioned that to me. And I am thankful for that, because that is what has made it possible for Mom to stay with me and not be in care in a nursing home. And I don't want, believe me, I don't want her to go. But if it gets to the point where my health, where I don't have the capacity to look after her, it's an option we're going to have to look at. And I don't want to think about it. So we won't think about it right now. But even though I don't want to think about it, I have to make the preparations. It's like anything else in life. You have to be prepared for plan A, plan B, and plan C. And if you need to, a plan D. You have to look at these things that way. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. I've talked too long. I'm going to go heat up my tea because it's now gotten cold. It's not a Tea With Me Tuesday. It's a bedroom chat, an update, just to let you know that I really miss doing my videos. I really enjoy them. It's fun when Mom is more herself and can show you her personality, because she is very loving. And like I say, you know, we're doing the best we can. Thanks for joining me today. I gotta get up, I gotta get washed, I gotta get dressed and start my day. Although it's already started. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.